Master P?
Master P, nigga. She had the Master P. Ghetto D.
Wow.
On tape.
On tape.
On tape. Still works like a charm.
Wow, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just, it was something about it. But it's like with the way things are now, where Yo MTV Raps, Rap City, I wouldn't even say the radio, at least down in this area at that time. When I say area, I mean Kinston. Not Greenville always been good with 102 jams back in, especially in the 90s.
Right.
But you know, we wouldn't even. I remember back on Kiss 102. A lot of times, unless it was like LL or Fresh Prince, you wouldn't hear rap until about 12 o'clock at night. You used to have a 12 o'clock top 10 countdown.
And that DJ used to kill it too.
They used to kill it. And so, you know,
but you had to stay up late to hear on the Saturday night. You had to stay up late to hear the MC Light and all this other stuff that was popping. You had to stay up late to hear the what's the homegirl that had the it is the MC Light, the Poor Georgie.
MC Light. Yeah, and so when I remember when I came to Greensboro for the first time, I stayed with my cousin up here, and I've never heard 102 jams before. Like I said, this was back in like 93, 94.
Blown away. And
I was blown away. Because I'm like, dang, I mean, if I was up here, I wouldn't even need to buy no records. I just listen to one. I mean, and it's kind of like, I was like, well, maybe for like Sunday morning, they'll switch it to gospel. Nope, that's when they play reggae. Right. And it's like, well, I mean, let me get it straight. You got a 24-hour hip-hop station. And like I said, this is back in the early 90s, so it's uncommon unless you was like from New York or something like that. So now, it's funny because my wife and I was talking about this, where it's kind of on us as fans, speaking from the fan perspective. We got to be the hunters for the music now. You do. You can't depend on you know, radio or what's hot. I mean, if something grabs your attention, that's cool. But now everything is so accessible. And what I was telling my wife, I said, man, sometimes I like to be at least led in the direction where I could go, as opposed to you're just out there trying to hunt for what to listen. That makes it harder because now everybody's on it.
And the thing is about the radio, they're not leading you in that direction.
They're not leading you in that direction, and you know, they're not, and I, you know, it is what it is.
Let me say, not all radio.
Yeah.
Now the like the indie radio stations and the online radio stations, they're all a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like Shade 45 and things of that nature. Even Flex, North, he has his things that he does.
Yeah.
But like you said, back where we from, Kiss 102, they was playing with all oldies.
That was mostly oldies and R&B.
And like I said, when I moved here in 01, I was blown away by 102 jams. I said, are they playing this on the radio?
24/7.
Whoa! Yeah. I said the same thing, man, and it is crazy. And again, they're not. Everything I hear on the radio, I don't want to go on Spotify and download. I don't want to hear it unless I know. Unless I'm really familiar with this particular artist, I know it's just their single.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, it's just a single. Like, the album gonna be straight. You know what I mean? Like, but other than that, no, I'm really good because the artists I like, they're not on the radio.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and it's funny because like getting back to Wax, like I listen to most of his music on what's the app, Reverb, I believe.
Yeah, Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation. I check out a lot of his stuff, up there. So it's kind of like, you really have to know, avenues, whatnot to really fish for good music. It's just a shame that it's not, really at the forefront.
Yeah.
Whereas like, because like, you look at a Yo MTV Raps back then or Rap City, back then where, you have the top 10. They'll be breaking indie artists. It was cats from the inner city.
Fell Five Freddy.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it was that the top 10, like no one in the top 10 sounded alike.
They did.
They all had to like back then it was kind of like, hey, look, I'm better than you because I sound different than you.
Right.
And it's like now it's like, I'm better than you. I'm going to take your style.
Right.
And just maybe kind of sort of flip it. It's like, wait a minute, you kind of sound like the same person you dissing.
Right. It's definitely terrible, man. And again, and that's the thing that allows me to be more who I am and put more of me into my music, because again, like you said, man, if people really dig, they can find whatever. That's why I put it in a song. You know what I mean? Like shit, if I got burnt in the song, if I got burnt, I'm gonna put it in the song. Yeah. Just so you won't dig that back up on me like, I heard you got burnt and had the clap back in 2000. Well, I put it on track such and such. Did you miss that part?
Yeah, you skipped over that.
You skipped over that. Yeah. Like that's me. I try to put a lot of me into the verses so the people can relate, man.
And and that's what I like, the whole relatable, aspect of it.
And then on top of that, people know you. they know you don't have $200,000.
Yeah.
I can't be rapping about $500,000. And I just asked my man,
they loan me a dub.
Right, they loan me a dub and throw me a quarter to next week. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, people gonna be like, damn, he came up front. But people believe in faking until you make it. I'm just, that's not me.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And to each his own.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do
you
it.
know, it's just that you got to be careful with the whole fake it till you make it.
Because you know what's important to me?
Out there,
it's important for me to sleep at night.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night knowing people know that I'm out here faking.
Yeah.
I can't be rapping out the Bentley and you see me hop out in my Toyota.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
that's
like,
real.
you can't.
That's real.
Because that's gonna stray you away from my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know,
and people can read. I mean, you talking about this social media era, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't like people can't find out.
They can dig, bro. They can dig. They can dig, man. But like you was saying, you know what the album covers, man. It's just, you know, it just had like, you know, like No Country for Quitters too. Like I said, I'm in there with the suit on in front of people. It was a reflection of what was going on for me. Like I was starting to get, you know, what I've been longing for so long, man. Getting invited to the cool festivals and people asking me to perform. I'm now getting paid to perform.
That's crazy.
I'm selling, you know, a couple of CDs here and there. I'm like, okay, yeah. So yeah, man, like it was like the cover reflects me growing up in a sense, musically and personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's why the album starts off with Been Here Before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it starts off, you know, telling you that's how I'm feeling coming on the album. Like, first of all, it's part 2. Of course,
That's
you've
right.
been here before. You know, there's No Country for Quitters 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in certain parts, I feel like was almost deja vu. Like, I thought about all this. I thought about having the Skyzone brand. I thought about performing here and there. I've already thought about how it's coming, you know what I mean, full circle, man.
Yeah.
So that's what that's about, man. You know, just the cover. I try to have a reflective of what I'm going through in my life at the time.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
That's real. So one of the questions that I have for you is just as a fan, because you always like to know like the inside of things. What are some of your biggest challenges of like choosing venues and like maybe crap you have to deal with promoters or like how take us through like how that works and I see the look on your face is very frustrating. I don't envy your job to save my life,
Man.
you know. Well, because I know it has to be frustrating, and then sometimes it can go well, but then other times it's kind of like. You know, like you don't have to get into money per se as far as how much they charge, but like
we don't get into everything.
Okay, all right. So what are some of your challenges that you know with dealing with trying to pick a venue and promoters, or are they one and the same? You got
it's you know, man. I done dealt with a lot of terrible promoters, a lot, man, and. This is why I started doing my own shows and booking my own artists. Yeah. Because they weren't treating. First of all, the promoter never treats you how an artist is supposed to be treated for the most part. Because most people, again, they're looking down on you because you ain't on. So yeah, you know they just care about getting the money and you know not doing.
Like you lucky we even giving you this.
Right. Just like me, when I booked artists for the oil paintings, I made sure they did backstage interviews before they went on stage. I made sure they did interviews after they came off the stage. I even put it on CD. I even gave every artist who performed 10 tickets to sell so they could make money and keep all the profit. So that was putting almost $100 in their pocket if they did it right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I give the artist a chance to make money. You know, and like even with my other event I had, There Will Be Blood. Every artist that was on the bill, I bought them a bottle of champagne for.
Wow, that's real.
You know what I mean? Like, not my bad, not champagne, it was wine. Pardon me, it wasn't champagne. Pardon me, it was some wine. But, you know, I bought them some wine, they all had bottles. Yeah. And they was like, yo, you got us some bottle like we don't get treated like that. Because I'm an artist too. I don't never had nobody buy me a bottle because the promoter, because I'm here performing. Yeah. You know what I mean? No. So it's tough dealing with different promoters because they're janky. Then it'd be the venue. A lot of venues here in Greensboro aren't receptive to independent or local artists. If you're not a big name, you're not like Yo Gotti or somebody, they don't want to deal with you. Wow. And if they're gonna deal with you, they're gonna charge you their outstanding rate. It's very few venues. If you notice, I've never done a show in Greensboro.
Right. I mean,
I've done one. I was a little like church, like not like a church event, but it was like a little free event that T-Ship had. You know what I mean? But it was small, real small. I've never done one like Oil Paint.
Yeah, I mean because there's so much talent in this area.
And that's the thing. But that's the thing. But it's the thing with North Carolina as a whole. It's a crab in a bucket theory, where once the artist or promoter see you doing well, they don't want to try to get with you and try to build something together. They want to try to one up you instead of collabing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's another reason why you don't see a lot of features on my records. Yeah. Because people feel like they're the man until Big V comes around. Then it's like, well, I see all this stuff he has going on that I don't. I don't want to help him out at all. I don't want to try to do nothing with him. I mean, which is cool for me because I'm used to being a solo artist. So and I make good music to where I don't need a feature. Yeah. You know what I mean? So and then the other thing is it be the promoters, the venue owners, and like I said, you know, it's just crab in the bucket theory, man. It's either like Winston showed me so much love, so that's why I'm connected with so many venues out in Winston now. Yeah. Because the promoters, not even the promoters, the owners are a little bit older, and they understand the business. Yeah. They want to eat off the bar. They want to eat. They want to help you eat. They see you hustling, so they want to help you come up. Like a lot of North Carolina problem is everybody's trying to outdo everybody. Like if you look in Atlanta, they collabing. Yeah, Jeezy doing.
They're notorious for that.
They're notorious. Even New York. Even I mean, the list goes on of how Atlanta has reached back. How you see Luda and T.I. working together when they had a difference.
That's right.
You see Jeezy. You see T.I. working with Jeezy. You see Jeezy reaching back to whoever. You see 2 Chainz working with whoever. You see Big Boy working with Killer Mike. You feel me? You see all these people working together to move the state. We're not like that. It's so much talent, but again, it's so much, but it's scattered around. Like, you know, Ninth Wonder don't get the respect he deserves as a producer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Rhapsody probably won't get the respect she deserves as an MC. J. Cole, you know, he's platinum now, so he maybe get, you know, a little respect, but even not the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with that.
And you know, the cat that just signed with MMG, Rain. Shout out to Rain too from Fayetteville. He's dope. He probably won't get the respect that he deserves. And it's until we reach back and help each other and stop the crab in the bucket bullshit and realize we can all be powerful, it won't happen, man. Yeah, it won't happen. That's why I deal with, now I have a certain selective artist that I deal with, and we on the same mindset. So the Skyzone.Society movement has already started. We're just trying to push it forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm getting a lot of artists won't even cross promote your brand. Like, I done reached out to a lot of artists that, look, I'm going to send you something to wear, you send me something to wear, and we promote it on the internet. Yeah. No response. They don't want to do that. Wow. And that's a win for everybody.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wow, I never, I'm quiet because that's mind blowing.
Yeah. It's real out here. Like, that's why you don't see Big V with a lot of artists. Wow. Because, and if I am dealing with artists, out of town artists. Yeah. I mean, New Orleans, Wisconsin, Atlanta, like wherever, I'm usually dealing with some out of town artists, bro.
Wow. Well, it's funny because one of my next questions, as far as like, one of them I had is kind of like, well, if you had to work with like an artist and or a group, you know, who would it be and why? I mean, the old school, new school, whoever, R&B,
you know what, man?
I mean, I think I know what one of them might be, but
hey, man, look, I always said, man, if I could ever cut an industry album the way I want to cut it, yeah, I have these are producers. Yeah. I need DJ Premier in there.
Ooh, yeah.
I need Havoc to come through.
Oh, Havoc he's an underrated producer.
And I don't know why. All that he's responsible for.
He's underrated.
All that he's responsible for, I have no idea why.
Yeah, underrated.
Like I said, I need Premier, I need Havoc. I got to have Pete Rock.
Pete Rock. So
I got to have
what, my man, Rock. Yeah.
And
Pete Rock
got to have
Smooth
Pete Rock, man. I got to have RZA.
Yeah, oh, no doubt.
I got to have RZA.
Yeah.
If I could have those guys in the studio along with a feature from Nas.
Oh, God, I figured Nas was in there somewhere.
I'm pretty much good.
Yeah.
I don't even gotta have nobody. Oh, my bad, pardon me. Yeah. I got to have Mary J.
Oh, of course.
I've always said
Queen of Hip Hop.
If I ever do an album, I have to have Mary J. and/or Keisha Cole.
Ah, dope. Yeah.
I mess with Keisha because she sings that pain.
Yeah.
I like that pain Keisha be singing.
Soulfulness you bring out.
Yeah, man. So I need that would be my complete album, bro.
Nice.
I've always said that.
Nice.
The label probably wouldn't like it. They probably would never see the light of day.
Yeah.
Well, boy, that would be a stupid album. Boy, if I could get those producers around me, man, boy, I wouldn't even want to share no beats.
Yeah, I do. I hear you. All right. So one thing I wanted to know is more so process-wise. What goes into the thought process of making the song? What does it take to make one? Like from the time that you are actually thinking about a song, from the time that you actually get into the studio and record a song, and then actually like performing it. Like,
well, you got to, in order for me to answer, you don't have to pick out a song and ask me because it's a different process.
Different process, so it's not like a straight up cookie cutter type of.
Nah, man, it's a different process, and it's different stories behind each song.
Yeah,
bro. Like it's different stories behind each song, man. That's the funny part. That is the really funny part. So if you just pick a couple or whatever, I can tell you.
One of the ones I like off this 3rd of July.
3rd of July album out right now, man. Go get that 3rd of July album, all streaming networks.
The Noriega.
Oh,
what in the hell was going through your mind? Dude,
listen, man.
Song's stupid crazy.
Hey, man, listen. I'm going to tell you, man, what was going through. First of all, go get that album. Go get that. Go get that. Go get that. Go get that album. Everybody go get that album. Get that.
Fire.
You know what I mean? The reason why, you know...
Song is crazy. Song is just stupid.
I'm going to tell you why it's called Noriega.
Okay, okay, break that down.
I'm going to show you. First of all, play the track. Play the track, and right. I'm going to counter you with something.
All right.
I'm going to counter you with something big. Okay.
Crazy.
I'm gonna counter you with something. All right. Hold on. Let me find it. Why I do this. All right. Hold on. All right. Now play it. Now follow that. Okay. Now you hear that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Off the Nori.
Off the Nori.
Yeah.
So I set the song off like he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I did that, you know, and shout out to Nori too, man.
Nori. Fight.
I mean, the process of that song was when I heard the beat. Shout out to Serious Beats did the beat too, man.
Okay.
I love Serious Beat. He produced them half the album. Oh, half the album.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he was responsible for most of the heat on there. But when I got the beat, man, and I seen it with the sample from the classic album.
Yeah.
And I heard how it broke down. I had to start off like Nori.
Yeah.
So I come in the studio, man. I've been vibing to this beat all week.
That beat is already crazy.
And all I could hear in my... But the funny part is I couldn't get Nori out of my head of, yo, you know Nori, type of nigga, stay real drunk. I was trying to come up with something different. That was the process.
Right.
I was trying to come up with something other than to say than not the sound.
Because that's what I'm talking about. It's like when
Nori.
you listen to so much music, sometimes it can't help but to seep in. Not saying biting, but it's kind of like it's hard. That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes, facts though. And sometimes, you know, you have to take a break from it.
Yeah.
So you won't come off like that guy. You know what I mean? But with that, I was like, I have to pay homage to Nori on it.
Nothing wrong with paying homage.
I have to set off the song the way he set it off, man. And you know, I just remember, man, just smoking so much recording that song.
Yeah.
I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Smoking so much and recording that song. And because I didn't want to stop writing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I actually shortened what I had. Like, it didn't even have a hook in it.
Yeah.
Like, I was just blacking out.
Yeah.
I was just blacking out.
And let's talk about that because this goes back into the process.
Right.
Like, like, if I was a rapper, I would definitely have to write. Like,
yeah, man.
you know, I mean, if I was a freestyle, it just wouldn't come out right. I'll just say whatever the top of my head.
Right.
It's a real true art to really freestyling. Like that stuff that Jay-Z and Big do where they could have 4 albums in their brain off of memory. God bless them. My brain ain't that big.
You know what I noticed though? With Jay really, he don't do nothing that all of us artists don't really do because we all visualize the rhyme before we write it down, and the rhyme thing, it comes to you at different times, bro. Like every times, like I might have to hop out the bed and write something down. Like I can't lose that one. That was too.
That's right.
Because with me, when I'm here, here's my process of recording an album. I don't listen to nothing else. I just listen to the beats that I have for that album. And when I'm focused on the song, I got that song in my mind, like damn near all day, like all day. I have that beat in my mind. And like it just like with me, it's not forced. Like whatever really comes to my mind, I'm jotting it down. Yeah, like I'm jotting it down. Like I'm jotting it down. Like it's really. I ain't gonna say it comes easy, but I don't force it. You can't force it. You can't. I don't force it. Like if I don't have it today, I might be in the studio like 4 hours. Yeah, and I might not write. I might not write 2 songs. I might just write maybe a 16, maybe. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I don't force it. I'm in there vibing. I'm rolling up. I might be drinking. I might be on the phone. I might be looking up something. But I got the beat steady playing. Yeah. So when it hits me, I'm like,
Showtime. We got one.
Oh man, this is it. Especially on Noriega. Like that was nothing. Like it was. I just enjoy hearing the beat, and I knew I was gonna body it. But the thing is with me, now I'm getting more into the engineer side. So it was about how you gonna make it sound. And believe it or not, man, shout out to me for engineering my whole album.
Nice.
Shout out to me for engineering my whole 3rd of July album. Shout out to me for being the only person featured on it.
Facts. It's a fact.
Yeah, shout out to me for engineering the album, being the only person featured on it. You know what I mean? Shout out to me. Period.
Facts. So let me ask, I'm gonna ask you once again, none of these questions Big V is heard at all.
I don't know.
Out of all the songs you did, what's your favorite?
Of all time? What's on this album?
The song of any of your catalogs. Or it could be one from each album.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it G, man. Ooh, man.
Because there's some artists who's like, I can't pick a favorite song. Other ones like, I got like, I
got some favorites.
Magic.
Off
Magic.
Love Magic.
And that's off the Oil Paintings, right?
I love performing off the Oil Paintings EP. I love
that beat.
I love it, man. You know what else I love on the low?
Yeah.
Can't Complain.
Yeah.
I got the video coming soon too. Nice. Can't Complain video coming soon.
Yeah.
I love Red Sea.
Yeah. That's me and Keys like personal favorite.
Like when I went in the studio and recorded that, I knew it was a body.
Yeah.
Like I knew it was a body.
Like
some tracks I just know.
Some things you just know, and
it's a body.
And Key was like, as a matter of fact, the first song that I heard off the No Country for Quitters was the Red Sea. He was like, yo, play Red Sea first and then play Red Sea.
Play Red Sea first.
And I was like, whoa.
Hey, that Red Sea,
the Red Sea is like that's all your work is good, but everyone got that.
It's some ones I know is a body.
Yeah.
Though. Like I know it. I know. Like I feel like a lot of because I won't put it out if I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, and I try to come up with different things, different concepts too. You know what I mean? The fuel, the fans, the listeners, and the different beats. I approach different beats, different. And like I say, for me, it's really whatever hits me.
Yeah.
I go with. It don't have to be all complicated.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's you, it's real, and give it to the people. Like, I know my lyricism. I have the wordplay. I got everything, so I know it's gonna come out right. Yeah. And if it won't come out right, I won't put it out. You know what I mean? Like War Lullaby, I knew it was a body.
Yeah.
I knew this whole album was a body. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I knew the whole 3rd of July album was a body when I recorded. I can't and the reason why I knew what makes it so special for me, because again, I'm growing I'm getting into I always been on the engineer side of it, but I kind of sucked. You know what I mean? I kind of suck. Like,
so now let me ask you this for the fans. I mean, so when you say you engineered, what does that mean?
I'm doing all the vocals. I'm mixing out every single vocal. Yeah. I'm mastering the joint. Like I'm going in and editing everything from top to bottom, every song.
So how long on average? I know it could differentiate, because I remember, Pac said on one of his 12 billion documentaries, like, yo, y'all niggas, y'all just get in here, y'all just drop the verse, y'all let the engineer nerds sit here and figure out where to punch what at and be in here at like 5 o'clock in the morning. We gotta go.
It's a lot. The engineering side is so tedious. Yeah. It's almost like videography, man. It's very tedious. Like you have to make sure it sounds. Because if you listen to No Country for Quitters 1 and 2, they're not engineered as good as Oil Paintings or my latest project. They're not, and I hate that. But like, it makes me want to go in and do
like
everything
and
make it sound that much better because I know I could.
Yeah.
But it's just so tedious, man. Like, and it's already out. But you know, you have to make like I go through so many CDs right around trying to listen to it in the car because I have a car theory. If it don't sound good in the car, don't put it out. It has to sound good in the car. It has to sound great in the car.
It does.
Not muffled. It has to sound good in the car.
Yeah.
So man, it's just again, it's so much on the engineering side, man. You know, doing it as an independent artist, doing everything myself, it's tough. But I like it, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it to sound good.
Yeah, well, it definitely
because if it don't sound good, already, they won't play it. They won't play it.
Yeah.
You don't look as a complete artist because it's like you're not investing your money into one of the most important parts.
Yeah.
So.
Well, one other thing we touched on this earlier, but not really in detail. Like there's some artists, they got the real them, like the dad or the whatever. Yeah. Then they got the rap style, right? And you know, I mean, one of the questions I had for you a few nights ago was like, you know, what rap persona versus real life? But you know, I think we kind of really answered it because there ain't really no difference. Not much of a difference. I mean, you know,
not for me because I try to correlate my real life into
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like
you know, I got kids. You know, my dad. You know what I mean. You probably know I'm married by now. You know about you know what I used to do in the streets.
Yeah, well, and it was always interesting because, you know, and I'm not saying dudes are fake or nothing like that, but, you know, you hear rappers like, oh, well, you know, and maybe it is true, I don't know, but, I mean, you hear about rappers, oh, I done, you know, knocked down, you know, 20 chicks off my tour,
right?
But then it's like, you know, you'll see pictures of them, like, with their wife and kid, like, wait a minute, I know some people's wives is cool,
happening.
But,
both is happening.
Both
is happening. It's all about, you know, the route you want to go.
Yeah.
You feel
my wife wouldn't let me go that route if I wanted.
Man, listen.
That's an whole nother podcast right there.
Man, listen, man. You know, every show I got, you see my wife there.
And that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
She's part of Skyzone.Society.
No doubt.
She gets the footage.
Yeah.
Nigga, she even done a couple covers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah,
man. She definitely.
So I'll say another one is who influenced like the style. Not saying that you're picking up and taking somebody, but like who influenced your style? Like who do you? And I think I might have even already touched on a little bit. But it's like, you know, like who are some of the artists that kind of help shape you into wanting to do what you do the way that you do it?
Of course, man. The usuals, Nas, Jay, Big. I mean, before that, man, I mean, I'm talking Redman.
I think that's another underrated. I think that's another one.
Some people.
Yeah.
The streets know about
it. Yeah, Redman is.
The streets know.
Redman is sick.
He's classic, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to K Solo. Man.
Oh,
Your mom's in my business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, you know, even back in the day, man, MC Light, like I said, the poor Georgie, man.
Yeah. Because I said it's always a lot.
Joe Button.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
There's a lot of storytelling.
You think, and
in
like,
music.
I never looked at it like that until the first time you said it. And the blogs, like I had a write up on No Country for Quitters on thisis50.com, and they were saying that.
Yeah.
They were saying, you know, it's a lot of, you know, different stories. I'm like, really? Because I struggle, you believe it or not, I struggle with that part as an artist. That's the one part of me as an artist I've tried to get better in because I listen to a lot of, again, it all goes back to Nas, man. I listen to a lot of Nas.
Nas one of the best.
The best storyteller, if not one of them next to Coogee Rap and Slick Rick.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That dude's albums were like movies.
Right.
Yeah.
But Nas is, he tells it, man.
Yeah.
He tells it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he goes to certain places that artists scared to go. Like rap about how he is a gun, a jail cell. Even listen to Blaze of 50. Man, let me tell you, that whole Blaze of 50. Man, listen to Blaze of 50.
I gotta check that out.
Have you heard of it?
I don't think I've heard that.
Man, listen, it's a story about how he's at this Super Bowl party with Terrell Davis and he sees this chick and the chick ends up having a husband or whatever that she wants dead. You know what I mean? So I think Nas ends up killing them both.
Yeah.
And takes the money. Like it's so dope. Like next podcast we gonna review Blaze of 50.
Okay.
After Corey has heard it. Blaze of 50.
Yeah, we definitely got
Blaze of 50. That. But yeah, man, I struggle with that part, the storytelling part to me, because I don't craft it like, Big and Nas, like somebody's got to die big, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or warning big, I don't craft. I don't think I do, but when I listen to certain tracks like The Corner and stuff like that, I can see that. I can see
that. And one of them.
Also, shout out to Black Rob too on the storytelling. Black Rob.
Oh yeah. Black Rob's dope. Yeah, but one of the songs that I told you about, for matter of fact, might have been last year when the song business around Halloween, was horror movie. Horror movie with Wax.
Featuring Wax.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's like, that makes you want to just like sit back and watch like 30 hours of like scary movies.
And I'm telling you, like, with that song, man.
That song was crazy.
When I heard the beat was actually called, I think it was actually called Horror Story or something. And it was produced by my man, Math Beats. Shout out to Math Beats. Math Beats did a Horror Story, and all I could think about was just, the horror movies.
So like, did he have that beat laying around? Like, that's one thing I want to get into is like,
how do you have the beat?
How do you choose beats, or you and the producer in the studio, or do they just sing? You guys just send stuff back and forth, or it's just a combination of everything?
It be sometimes, man. I might certain studios I've been in with the producer, or I try to build a relationship with them. You know what I mean? And I tell producers, get to know what I do before you send me something. Don't just send me, beat 1, 2, or 3 that you send to everybody. Like, nah, send me something that I'm gonna probably get busy on.
Yeah.
So like the homie that made The Corner in Richmond, we got a relationship where he'll send me stuff he know I'ma like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with Math. Like Math to send me stuff he may think I'm gonna like, and I tell him also send me some stuff you might not think I'm gonna like, because I might like it. But for the most part, know my sound.
Yeah.
So when I try to deal with the producer, they already know my sound. So I try to deal with them the same ones over and over and over, because we done built chemistry, and it's dope like that, man. It's so dope.
Yeah.
It's just dope. And like the horror movie, and I want to do something for that. I want to do something conceptual. Since we coming out with the Jigsaw versus Hannibal, we've been plotting it for a long time. So, I mean, let's do a horror movie joint. It's called a horror movie, and Wax is a movie fan too.
Yeah,
as you can see, the whole all the bars is about movies.
That dude's a fucking assassin. And I guess last but definitely not least, and we kind of touched on it a little bit with the venues and promoters, but I guess this is more about the game in general. What are some of your, I guess, biggest frustrations just about the game? Period. It don't even have to necessarily just be limited to like venues or producers. Just period, where you see it going, how we're kind of obligated, not necessarily obligated, but like how fans now consume music versus spending $12 for a CD versus streaming it. Well, I guess what are some of your biggest frustrations, about that?
It's just, for me, the patient side.
Yeah.
I want so much so fast.
Yeah.
And I've been putting in so much work for so long that it ain't where I want it to be, but it's going there.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like one next door to that thing, but it takes so long, man. It takes you gotta put so much money into it, man. You got to pay to play, and it's just I love the process, but it's the patient side, man. Just being patient, really just being patient.
Yeah.
Like it's tough being just patient. Just wait. I hate waiting. I hate waiting. I tell my wife all the time. Like, she's telling me, because she tell me, I was like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I beg to differ. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Who bakes a cake and don't eat it? Tell me that's how you bake the cake, and it's like, you know what? I'm just let it sit there. You don't do that. Yeah. You eat every last bit of that fucking cake till it's gone. That's what you do.
I told my wife the same thing. We ain't quite going quite well.
And mine, I didn't say it went over well. Don't try this at home. I didn't say she understood it, and they ended there. I didn't say it. You didn't hear Big V say that. I said what I said. I didn't say it went over well. I didn't say she got it. But my mother understood, because my mother is she was a hustle like me. She understood it. She said, I want my cake and eat it too, Savaris. She's like, I'm on the same. We gonna get our cake and we gonna eat it too. You have to eat it too.
One of my mother's famous quotes is, "Oh, don't settle for hamburger when you can have steak." And when I was young, it's like, well, my light burger's better than steak. And she's like, "Oh boy, you're missing the whole thing right now."
Right. You get a little bit older, you get a taste of that porterhouse. You're like, hold on, man. You know what?
Some New York strips.
I could probably do this every night, but I really can't afford to.
Yeah.
I need to be trying to afford to.
Yeah.
That's how.
So shout out to moms. I get it now.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to all the moms, man. My mama said that something similar. But I'm telling you, man, like, you know, you should have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have your cake and eat it too, please.
Yeah.
We all should. We all should have it. Whatever your cake is, have it and eat it. Every last bit.
Yeah.
Don't bake a cake and just watch it.
Yeah.
You
My
know
wife, she's a cake bandit, so she wouldn't have any problem with what you're saying.
You know what? Mine is too, and she loves chocolate, so I don't understand why I didn't go over well, but it's okay.
That's right. That's for another podcast. Way down the line. I'm talking about like maybe 15 years down the line. We're going to leave that one way alone.
We're going to leave that one alone.
Yeah. I love my wife. She's always right.
Me too.
Yeah, that was a fact. Man, dude, that's all I got, G. That's all the questions I got, man.
Hey, man, it was a great first podcast. I know the people going to enjoy it, man. Hey, man, don't be scared to come on our podcast. We're going to ask you, so we're going to get personal.
We're going to get real with you.
Man, we're going to get real, man.
Oh, and before we go, what's your album of the day?
Album of the day. You know what, man? I don't think a lot of people are giving this album credit. I don't even know if you heard it yet.
Okay.
But if you haven't heard it, I want you to go listen to it this weekend so we can talk about it next week.
Okay.
Man, shout out to Vic Mensa on his new album.
I have not checked him out yet. I haven't checked him out as a whole yet.
The autobiography Vic Mensa album is a sleeper. Rock Nation knew what the fuck they was doing. They signed that boy, and listen. Yes.
Okay.
Listen, yes.
Check
album of the day, Vic Mensa.
When you co-signed it, that makes me want to go because I've heard a few people talk about it, and I haven't checked them out.
Vic Mensa, the autobiography, bro, it is dope.
Check it out.
I mean, it is dope. Like from track one until the end, man, it is dope. It's not it's kind of a concept album, but it's not weird. It's not in that weirdo lane. It's you'll hear the concept. You'll get the concept immediately.
Nice.
I mean, it is dope. Shout out to Rock Nation, man. Wow. Can I get some paper? I got a dope album too. I got plenty dope albums left.
Facts.
Can I get some paper, please? Distribution, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little hat. Can we do a Skyzone.Society Rock Nation deal? Please, man. I got a family.
I got kids, bro.
I mean, can we get picked up on a podcast deal?
Hey, we'll do that too. I mean,
CBS,
get in where I fit in.
NBC.
We'll keep it there.
Something Hulu.
I'll tell you what.
Spotify, I heard you doing podcast videos too now. We gonna end. We gonna end.
Yeah, let us in, dude.
Yeah, YouTube.
We here.
We here.
My album of the day, real quick.
Who your album of the day?
EPMD.
Took it back.
Strictly Business. That's mine.
Strictly Business.
I've been bumping EPMD all week.
Strictly Business.
Old school. That's it.
Yo, they don't even know who that is right now.
I know.
They don't even know who that is.
Check it out on my Apple Music, Spotify. It's there. Shout out to EPMD. One of my favorite hip hop duos.
Shout out to Perry Smith.
Shout out.
Eric Sermon. Oh
Shout
my
out.
gosh. Shout out EPMD. Man, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do a segment called Buried Treasure. When we sit there and dig up the old joints.
Digging in the crates.
Discuss them.
Okay.
And then do the album of the day.
Okay.
Now, I mean, album of the day can be old and new, but we definitely have to do a Buried Treasure album, bro, because I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, hey, go get that check out the EPMD, check out that Vic Mensa album, check out that 3rd of July by Big V. Wear Raspberries Premium Denim.
Yo, check out Skyzone.
Hey, wear Skyzone too. Skyzone.Society.bigcartel.com, rpdenim.com.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys, man. We're gonna definitely be getting better, and thanks for rocking out with us, man. And we definitely look forward to bringing these to you.
Right, man. Mountain Dew, get us a check, man.
That's right, man.
We need a check, man. I drink these every day. Mountain Dew. Cut a check. Peace.
Peace, guys.